Hey kids, did you know that there was a Pride event?
What the fuck?
In October? Yeah, me neither.
A bullshit?
But anyway, the Grand Marshal of this wonderful event happened to be an 11-year-old boy.
Are you retarded?
Well, I'm sure the parents are proud after demonizing him and filling his head with all kinds of bullshit.
He ain't lying.
But remember, it's about the children.
What kind of shit is that?
I'm Jasper Gonzo, and this
And taste the motherfucking rainbow!
is what's next.
And here we go.
A good and happy Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen. Jasper Gonzo, what's next? Your daily dose. Hope you guys are feeling good today. Well, of course, I'm feeling a little down. My Philadelphia Phillies, who went to the World Series, of course, it ended badly. 7-game loss. Great season, though, if that counts for anything. But, anywho. Pride parades. This is October, and we're still having them. Yes! Turns out that in Orlando, they had a Pride parade, and of course, the Grand Marshal of this wondrous event happened to be an 11-year-old boy who thinks he's a girl. Well, of course, that was none of his doing. I'm sure the parents, after demonizing him, indoctrinating him, abusing him, and then filling his head with all kinds of bullshittery. But remember, kids, it's all about the children and my feelings. And here we go. This comes out of Town Hall. Guess who was named the Grand Marshal of the Orlando Alphabet Pride Parade? An 11-year-old trans child became the youngest Grand Marshal of Orlando's Come Out With Pride festival this past Saturday, according to multiple reports. The child, Dempsey Jara, is reportedly a transgender girl, dude likes to feel pretty, claimed that their son, their parents, were transing him since he was 18 months old. Wow, you gotta get them when they're young. You gotta start. Being trans is not by choice, Jara said at the event, according to the Atlanta Sentinel. It's about being true to yourself. Yes, it's all about my feelings. It's about embracing who I am, even though the world tries to tell me otherwise. It's about standing tall in my identity, even when it's really hard, because my parents said so. Jara's mother, Jamie Jara, 45, is a teacher. Yeah, geez, I wonder what she teaches. She told the outlet that Dempsey is a girl because, quote, always gravitated towards girl things, girls, and toys. It's called being a child. Just saying. It's called phases. Just saying. And again, it's called facts. We didn't have any of that stuff at home. He has 2 older brothers, Jamie Jara said. He said, I'm a girl in my heart and my brain. He's been on this journey since he was 5, and he's living his best life. Yes. Thank you, Joe Olstein. Ollie London, 11-year-old boy whose parents claim he was trans since 18 months old, became Grand Marshal of an Alphabet Pride parade. Transgender Dempsey Jara began his transition at age 5 after his mother claimed he knew he was trans since 18 months. Yes, that's pretty incredible. 4 years ago, Jara's parents were interviewed by the Daily Mail. At the time, Jamie Jara said that he had been accused of child abuse. I'm sorry, she had been accused, that's the mother, had been accused of child abuse for helping her child. Indoctrination. Wow. I see no issues. Our former pediatrician told us that Dempsey was just going through a phase wearing dresses and said, trans isn't real. You should have listened to your pediatrician. Dempsey has been gender nonconforming since the age of 18 months, basically since he was able to express himself. He always gravitated to dolls, dresses, and sparkly objects. Jara said, set up an Instagram account to document her child's abuse. Once I began sharing our son's journey publicly, I started receiving a flood of messages and calls from friends, acquaintances, and absolute strangers in similar situations asking for help and guidance with their trans or gender nonconforming children. Jamie said, I felt in a small way that I'm doing my part to be very marginalized trans community. Being a parent is never easy. It takes everything you have, every ounce of energy to indoctrinate and abuse your child pretty much every single day. For years, the alphabet supporters have been pushed so-called gender-affirming care, which includes hormone therapy, puberty blockers, and sex reassignment surgery. Yes, mutilation, chopping off, Jamie's breasts and Johnny's balls, towards children. This type of treatment is experimental, irreversible, and town halls reported how people who underwent this kind of surgery have lived to regret it. Haven't done one of these stories in a while, but they were still out there, still floating around. You have an 11-year-old boy who's been severely mentally abused by his parents. 18 months. So at 18 months, kid walked up one day, said, "Mom, Dad, you know what? I'm feeling a little girly. I like to wear dresses and play Barbies. I may want to be a salon owner one day, hair, nails, what have you." And of course, Mom and Dad looked at the child and said, "You know what? I think you're right. You're a boy, but I think you're a girl." This is so fucked up. Absolutely fucked up. That parents would abuse their child. Their pediatrician said, "Child's going through a phase. Just let it run its course." Had the parents left it alone, the boy would have let it run its course, and he would be a normal boy today. Now, once you're over the age of 18, do whatever the fuck you want. Do whatever the fuck you want. But when you're under the age of 18, for you to hammer your child with this mental abuse over and over and over and over and over again, this is what you get. I pray to God that this kid, this boy's 11 years old, that he wakes up to the fact that, you know what? I'm not a girl, I'm a dude. I like wearing jeans and sneakers, I like playing video games and, and hanging out with the other kids and, I don't know, playing sports, God forbid. But this is flat out child abuse. These parents should have been arrested and charged with such. But no, it's 2023 and it's about identity. It's about checking off boxes. It's about being true to yourself, about your truth. No. There's only one truth. It's not mine. It's not yours. It's his. And at the end of the day, the parents are going to find out. The child is going to find out that there's only one truth. And I pray to God that little boy finds it. And with that being said, I'm Jazz Berganzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more like this? Please leave a comment below. Like it, share it, subscribe to it. Hit that notification bell so you guys never miss a thing. And we'll see you next time. Peace.